Testing. 1, 2. It's pretty windy. I can get closer to the camera and you should be able to hear me better. Okay. Perfect. Okay guys, very quick video because there's 3 gigs left out of 32 gigs and I just want to talk to you about food. And the reason I wanted to say that is I was doing an interview on Friday with Dublin City FM, who that will be out on Monday, okay, but it was a long interview, 26 minutes, but one of the questions they asked me were, you know, what are the beginner tips you can offer someone who wants to go on their weight loss journey? What advice can you give them? And I didn't have anything prepared for the interview, and it's hard to think of everything that someone needs to do when they're starting off. And I kind of went off on a tangent. Well, I mean, I talked about mindset, you know, and I think mindset is so important, and actually taking action to, you know, go ahead and start losing the weight and staying consistent, you know, having your goals, believing in yourself, all that stuff. But what people want is something in black and white. This is what you can eat, this is what you can't eat. Now unfortunately that is not really ideal, because when you start to do it that way it can lead to kind of, I suppose, failure, binging, stuff like that. So what I always advise is, no matter what diet you're doing, is to, you know, if you do eat something bad, it's not the end of the world. You can kind of, I aim for 80 to 90% clean. I mean, I don't know if I always hit 80 to 90% clean, but I have a list of foods that I eat in here somewhere. Oh, great, found it. Okay, so this is a list from a number of people. There's the list. A lot of this stuff was taken when I, like, one of the first nutritional books I ever read was Pat Dibley. A lot of stuff is from that. A lot of the stuff is from me looking up what are the healthiest fats to eat, what are the best carbs to eat, what are all the vegetables, you know, because we'll start with the veggies. So I have this broken into, I'm going to put a link to this so you can download it, print it off. I use it as my shopping list, okay, so you know, it can be quite useful to you, because a lot of people think eating healthy is boring, or they might just think, what is there to eat healthy, or you don't want stuff to be repeating over and over again. So this gives you a good variety of vegetables, fruits, healthy fats, and then protein sources. It's very geared towards my own preferences and basically my own preferences. Okay, so I won't go through the whole list, but I'll just shoot through. Number 1 is vegetables and herbs. Eat in abundance. They're low calories and they're nutrient dense, so when you're cutting they provide lots of volume to your food. There's nothing worse than doing a video and then it's not recorded because of the battery gets full, so I'll be checking every now and then. There's a load in the list, guys. I'll fly through some of my favorites. So courgettes, white onions, red onions, green onions or scallions, spinach and rocket, cucumber, celery if you're doing soups, kale is great for smoothies, watercress again is great for salads. I cook a lot of my food with ginger, garlic and chilies. I add it to, like, if I'm doing chicken, beef, you know, prawns, I add that stuff to everything and it's super nutritious. I'm not going to get into all the nutrition stuff because I don't know all the nutrition stuff, but I know it's nutritional and I know it's healthy, and one day when I know enough about all these foods I'll break them down exactly what they're doing for you. But right now this will help you in terms of your health and your weight loss, okay? Carrots is a great snack to have. It's great in stir fries. Some people eat it with hummus. I'm not a fan of hummus. And then you have your root vegetables, your parsnips, your Swedes, your sweet potatoes. I love doing root vegetables. Bit of olive oil, salt and pepper and honey in the oven, about 30 to 40 minutes. Super nice, and again lots of volume and lots of nutrition. More stuff for stir fries: green beans, mange, to red cabbage is something I don't really eat, chard is something I don't really eat. I need to try those out. Like I said, sweet potato, like, what an absolute beautiful vegetable to be eaten. I love making sweet potato fries, guys. I put up a recipe recently on my Instagram. But again, you know, Frank's hot sauce, olive oil, salt and pepper, cayenne pepper, very simple stuff, you know. So that's kind of your vegetable stuff. Squash is in there as well. Turnip again is one of your root veg. Then in terms of my carbohydrates, I eat lots of fruits again because they're super nutrient dense. They're good for you. Micronutrition, guys, they have vitamins and minerals. They help your body operate correctly. Good for kind of hormonal balance. Good for stuff like your skin, your hair, your eyes. Honestly, again, I won't get into exactly what nutrition breakdown of each food is because I don't know it, but I know they're good, okay? Again, so tomatoes would be in there. All the berries: blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, blueberries. Olives are in there. Don't really eat olives. Pineapple is a nice treat. Now remember, there is sugar in these, guys. It is natural sugar, but you still can't be consuming too much sugar a day, okay? So don't overdo it on the fruit. But again, I eat a plentiful portion of fruit, lots of fruit. Okay, so lemons and limes in your drinks or on your food, again, great for Mexican, great for fish. Apples are amazing with peanut butter. Then you have your orange, mango, banana, great to have around your workouts before and after. Avocado is a super fruit, that's also in the healthy fat section. And then you have random stuff like cranberries, papaya. Coconut is great, it's kind of random to eat, but you know, when you liquidize a fruit, a lot of people drink coconut milk, there's no fiber in it, so you want to be eating your fruits with your fiber. Not saying not to have smoothies, it's a great way of getting loads of nutrition in, but ideally you would eat it whole. We're still going, we're on 5 minutes. This video should be out tonight, guys, and then I'll edit, you know, proper workout and stuff from, I'm still working off the 1st of May footage. I was just a bit behind with exams and whatnot, but I'm trying to get the content out. My second type of carbohydrate, guys, eat regularly but in moderate amounts. Again, you can eat anything here in any amount you want if you're tracking your calories, but this is kind of my style to it. I love my carbs. I feel like I need them for my training, so I do eat oatmeal, normally at the weekends because I don't really have time to do it during the week. And then when I prep my food on a Sunday, I always normally include rice, so I'll do a big thing. I have brown rice here, but it's not the bro approach saying brown rice. You can eat any rice. Again, I don't think there's a huge effect in the glycemic index and all that type of stuff, but I like Tilda whole grain basmati brown rice. It's the easiest thing to cook. 25 minutes, boil it at medium boil, and then it's perfect rice. Drain the water, perfect rice. Use as much water as you want. There's no ratios or any of that stuff. I also love white potatoes. Baby potatoes are amazing. I love roast potatoes, white potato chips. Like, you can eat your spuds as well. I've lost 6 stone eating all these foods. Legumes, or better known, I would say, as, you know, beans. So I don't eat a lot of beans, but like if I'm getting a boujum or something, I always get black beans and pinto beans. If I'm doing a chili, I'll put a ton of beans in there. It's the second carbohydrate source. My favorite food, I would say, out of all the 4 macronutrients, or I suppose 3 macronutrients, we won't count alcohol as a nutrient, but you know, your fat, protein and carbs, is the healthy fats. And you know, I always struggle to think of them all off the top of my head, but there is a ton when you break it down. There's, I think, 6 types of seeds, or even 7 types of seeds. So sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds, brown seeds, chia seeds, poppy seeds. Hey, it's fucking Lewis. You know, tons of seeds. I add my seeds to my stir fries, not enough, but mainly to my yogurt dishes. I just love, you know, yogurt with, you know, protein, with a bit of honey, bit of berries, bit of fruit and nuts, seeds, cacao powder, stuff like that. Now remember, guys, fat is super healthy, but in moderate amounts. It is 9 calories per gram, so eat regularly, but in moderate amounts and control portions. And I mean, you need to know how much nuts or seeds you're eating, because there's huge differences in portion sizes, and it's super calorie dense, if you know what I'm saying. Again, some great sources there: Greek yogurt, avocado, eggs, oils, so olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, walnut oil, fish oil from your fatty fish or from fish oil tablets. Then your nuts, guys, absolutely love nuts. So Brazil nuts, hazelnuts, pine nuts, walnuts, pecan nuts, cashew nuts, almond nuts and macadamia nuts. Throw them into your stir fries. Throw them onto, you can throw them, I throw them into my porridge, or if you're a Fitzbo, you call it oats. That was a funny picture I seen today. The girls shared that on Instagram. Sarah, physique competitor. And then your cheeses, guys, not a huge cheese man. I love my normal red cheddar, but you have feta cheese, goat cheese, cheddar cheese, cottage cheese, and then you have real butter, cashew butter, almond butter, peanut butter. So I would consider those good foods to be having in your diet. If you're lactose intolerant, obviously avoid the dairy. I like to eat dairy, and it just fits into my lifestyle and what I like to eat. So last but not least, the muscle builder, the muscle repairer, the protein. Often overestimated, I would say, but obviously it is necessary to repair your muscle fibers. So these are kind of my favorite sources. I've taken a lot of stuff off this list, but I would say chicken, eggs, steak mince. You know, instead of just saying steak, I want to give you options, so you can have your steak, your fillet steak, your sirloin steak. You can have your mince steak. You can do your shepherd's pie. You can do your chili con carne. You can have your roast beef burgers. Love me a burger. You can have your turkey breast, turkey burgers, turkey mince, milk, whey protein, casein protein, salmon, prawns, cod, mussels, lamb, roast ham, pulled pork chops. Lots of options there. You might like other fish, you might like other meats, you might eat a bit of lobster, you might eat a bit of elk. I don't know what you eat, but obviously the protein is essential. I don't have the exact, you know, lots of different sites will tell you one pound of protein per pound of body weight, or 0.8 grams per kilo of body weight, stuff like that. I've seen different stuff recommended. Where am I on the protein? I honestly go quite low, but I mean, look at me. I'm not really big and muscular, so you know, maybe I'm not eating enough protein. But guys, my card went full there. I do apologize. I don't know what to delete, so just thanks for watching the video. That was kind of the end of it, and like it and comment and subscribe, and hopefully this recorded. Bye. Brief.
I can never be complacent with the lies, no complicit with the evil and spirit you keep inside. People surprised that whether this rhyme like a compassionate passer upon the pages, surpassing what you've been asking, while passing up in the moment. I live inside of the beat. The point I wanna get across is I'm not accepting defeated. The feeling of being depleted when all I really needed was a little bit of help. I never got it by myself. You mean to tell me that the only reason for living